We can get some people in here for this update. Hello, Turkey. Welcome to the stream. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button and hit the bell notification. I'm going to try to get a few people in here. On my phone says 2 while my computer says 1. So, probably get started in probably another minute or so. I got some good stuff to show you guys. I got my forecast, but I do have some things that are a little bit different this time on my forecast here today. Okay, now it says 2 watching. Phone says 3, so we're almost good to go. Probably when we hit the 2-minute mark, we'll go ahead and get started. So that is 30 seconds. Video output's low. Crap. I don't know why this happens. Let's see what's new with the weather, and I sub and turn on the bell. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. We got 3 people watching. It's good enough for me. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Actually, what do y'all want to start with? You want to start with my forecast? Do you want to start with the models? Or do you want to start with the Storm Prediction Center? I'll let you all guys choose this time. Do you want to see the models first, the Storm Prediction Center, or do you want to see my forecast? There's a couple new things that I did on my forecast here. Storm Prediction Center. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and get started with Storm Prediction Center. I'm going to let you all guys know they actually shift the forecast. I should say at least the threat to the northeast. The enhanced risk is moved more to the east and north. And this still includes Arkansas, Mississippi, Alabama's not now into it. Tennessee's more into it, and now Kentucky. And a little bit of Missouri is also added into the threat here. And they added in some new threats in this article. Here, we're going to go ahead and zoom this in so that y'all could see a little bit better. So Monday evening overnight, mainly from the lower Mississippi Valley into the Tennessee Valley regions. For the NAM and the GFS are slightly less amplified with the approaching upper trough compared to the Euro models have demonstrated reasonably consistently. Oh. So the Euro actually wants to be more aggressive. But I don't have the Euro, at least for the forecast settings and stuff like that. I do have the precipitation now. So, yeah, the Euro's been a little bit aggressive. It seems like Euro is really leading away than from the other models. And I'm going to show you the NAM and the GFS. Alright, let's go ahead and continue. Cloud stop should be commenced by Monday evening over the lower Mississippi Valley in response to incidents within an exit region of an approaching intense jet stream within the base of amplifying shortwave trough. The low is forecasted to deepen as it lifts northeast into the Ohio Valley. Overnight, with cherry cold front advancing through the Tennessee and lower Mississippi Valley regions, richer low-level moisture residing over the northern Gulf will advance rapidly to northward through the warm sector in response to the strengthening low-level jet, contributing to dissipation with minus instability with 1,000 to 1,500 Cape. So now the Cape has gone more higher than it was last night. Mixed storm months include a squall line and supercells are likely. supercells and a squall line is likely. Supercells has really got my attention there. I'm going to highlight here for you guys to develop along and ahead of the events at Cold Fire on Monday afternoon, intentionally over the lower Mississippi Valley and continuing into the Tennessee Valley in the southeast states. Monday night impressive wind profiles with large photographs and intense opportunity will promote a threat for manually damaging winds and tornadoes, though sub-hail will also be possible. So, squall line and supercells are becoming more likely, at least in the slight risk in the enhanced risk area. We have some notifications. So we're going to have to really watch this closely. We're going to go ahead and zoom this back out. Something very interesting that I want to show you all that. In the summary, it's pretty much just numerous severe thunderstorm potential for damaging winds and tornadoes expected Monday evening overnight from to see. Alright, so what do I expect from them to do? Probably going to issue a moderate risk for severe weather, most certainly for where the Euro is going to be taking it to, and it seems like it's going to be taken into this area, which I can tell by the precipitation. So I'm going to go ahead and show you all guys the. Actually, you know what? Let me actually show you the. On Tuesday, they have kind of shifted 15%. Now it includes Delaware, Maryland, and Pennsylvania are the new states added in. We got a little bit of New Jersey as well, and now it takes up most of Virginia, West Virginia, Tennessee, Kentucky, the Carolinas, Georgia, and a little bit of Alabama as well. So yeah, there is some severe threat. There is some. What's going to happen in Ohio? Well, pretty much the main threats for you guys is probably going to be damaging winds for the most part. The tornado threat will be more on the lower side. Most certainly to your south would be the best chance to see this kind of severe weather, like they said, to the south of Ohio. So let's go ahead and go to the Euro here. Let me show you what I'm talking about being a little bit impressive here. We got to 6 p.m. on Monday. We're getting some good development over here. 2 a.m. Things really get to intensify with this squall line developing. We also do have little cells in front of it, like they're talking about. Even right here as well, there's some cells in front of it. And that's something we gotta watch closely here. And that could be the potential for supercells. Now the bad news here is it's going to be more of the overnight threat around here where I live. So we're going to see what's going to happen because the main threat from these lines is probably going to be damaging winds and tornadoes. We also do have some cells right in front down here as well. So this could be a little bit because we got to 1 p.m. on Tuesday. It moves out. It kind of dies down some. So the severe threat does go down a little bit more lower. So, so that's from the Euro. Let's look at precept from the GFS. I don't have the forecast sound except for the Euro. I wish I did. Meteorology had it before a few years ago, but now they can't have it anymore. So, alright, here's your system here. Now, the GFS looks like they want to bring the threat a little bit more to the north and east to the Ohio Valley, where you see, most certainly, how you can predict the severe weather from the GFS is usually the colors here. Most certainly the yellow, not around the low pressure though. Most certainly down here. But that's just from the GFS, like they said, and the GFS and NAM are kind of calmed down by it, so it's not as impressive as it is. So that's the GFS here. Let's look at the Meteorology. Is this an AM? Yes, this is. So this is the NAM model. We're going to go ahead and start with wind speed. No. Oh. Come on. Hello? Here we go. Okay. So wind speed, however, it is good. The wind speed is pretty good. So the NAIA model shows good wind speed vorticity. Looking pretty good as well for actually both of the areas where it wants to push that front more to the north and east. And I could tell whenever I'm looking at the live stream on my phone, it keeps on coming out and in, and that's a problem. Maybe it's just my Wi-Fi connection. It could be that. Okay, so surface products. Let's look at the dew points here. So dew points, however, it's decent for the NAIA. Excuse me. It's decent. It's around 60, so it's okay. But it's still alright. Now, what it has improved overnight is the CAPE values. They have slightly, losing my words here. They have slightly been improving on CAPE here values, especially around the Louisiana area. Has improved. Up here it has improved as well. So now up there, it used to be like around 300 or 400. Now it's been upgraded to like around 600 or 700 up there. So there's been some improvements so far, and there's some better improvements going on off into Wednesday. Alrighty, well-level mid-lap rate is very similar, but it has kind of gone down some. Well, mid-level lap rates for Monday is not great. It's most likely cloudy, and that's not great for thunderstorms. But where I do see the best area for CAPE values, not CAPE, low mid-level lap rates, we're getting some around here. There's some around there. So, I can tell you what has gone down. And that's the EHI. Let's see if it loads. Seems like it's a little bit of a slow morning. Come on, EHI, come on. EHI has gone down. As you can see here, it was like up to more of the bright yellow. Now it's gone down, but Louisiana seems like it's trying to get into that better of a threat now from the EHI values. Helicity has been the same. This has been going on the top of the list than anything else. Helicity has been a really good ingredient for everybody. If we go take a look at helicity values down in the enhanced risk area, up to 400. If we go up here, move on, it gets higher up here as well. Yeah, over maybe nearly 450 around there. And that's a good amount of helicity there on that line of severe thunderstorms. Alrighty, supercell composite. Let's take a look at this. So supercell composite, however, it has been improving down in Louisiana now, up to 5. Over here, though, has also been improved from the NAIA model. So we're going to click down around northern Alabama and Tennessee line. Shows a 5.7. And I'll back it up in a little bit just to get to the... That's a little far. So it shows tornado damaging winds is a threat there. The cap is open, however. If you want to indicate the cap is open or not, it's got to be down here. And right now it's open. So, yes. Let's go back down to the Louisiana area, where they show more of a 5.1. Let's see what it shows. Similar story, but the gradients are a little bit more lower than up there. I think the more further north you go, the more gradients you kind of get. Because I think there's a cap going on right up here, if I show you guys in a moment in here. So the name has upgraded to slight risk. For around the Kentucky area, yeah, the share is up there. It's 51, so that's pretty good. Shows the tornado hazard type. It's not much. The cap is almost closed. That's a little bit concerning there. And you know that fret pushes more to the east along the east coast. Now I want to try and slip this by. We're going to look at the GFS here. And look at its main ingredients, what really got my attention here. 700, and I think that's just a glitch. So very similar story over here. Yeah, 500 and 672 out of Kentucky and West Virginia. We'll see what it shows there. Nothing because the cap is closed, apparently. As you can tell here, this cap is completely closed. So Helicity is actually going to be doing pretty good for this one here. So GFS is not showing too much, but like the source producer did say that the Euro has been pretty impressive with things, and I wish I had it to take a look at it. So, so that's kind of it from the GFS and the NAM there. So, let's take a look at my forecast here. So my forecast here, I've issued an enhanced risk as for highest here. Ohio, you'll get most likely a slight risk for most likely Central or Southern, while Northern Ohio will get marginal risk, while that enhanced risk stretches down through Kentucky, Tennessee, all the way down to Mississippi, and I may extend that more down to Louisiana since I just saw that there. But where I've been looking, most of the ingredients there is actually up here, and we're also starting to get some ingredients down here as well. So there could be two separate areas of enhanced risk or moderate. Like, for example, moderate could be like up there, and we get another moderate down here, and right in between just enhanced. So now let me show you guys what's new here. And this is something brand new here. And this is the severe weather ingredients. So this is brand new to my channel here. And I got severe weather ingredients. I got the severe weather threats from very low to very high. And I also got the cap, if it's on or off. So let's look at severe weather ingredients first. So the wind speed, the jet stream is good. The 754 vorticity is also good. The dew point is good. The bulk shear and the low middle lap rates is okay. EHI is not great. The helicity, though, is very good. So we do have some ingredients in there for severe weather. Now for the threats from me, so the damage wind is going to be medium to high. Large hail, tornadoes, and flash flooding be on the medium scale, though. But the cap, though, is going to be on, apparently, and for a good amount of areas. And that's going to be a little bit concerning. And if you want to see severe weather, you want that cap to be off. You want that to be turned off. So that's what's new into my channel here. And that's pretty much all I got here for you guys here on this severe weather live stream here. So we'll turn back onto this, though, because most of y'all probably want to see the map, but I think I'm going to cut this enhanced risk off. It's probably most certainly going to stay in Kentucky area where I'm seeing most of those ingredients in place. I'm probably going to have to shorten this down as well, like scoot this more to the west, because it's going to be more of an overnight threat, and all this here is going to be really scoot in a few more miles to the west. So yeah, y'all got any questions? Any questions like that? So probably add supercells in there. I probably should. Just seeing David Schwabhauer got done with some forecast. It's something. And see if it was severe weather or not. I didn't really see it. If I'm not going to get like any question, I might just end it here. I'm going to live stream offline. It's weird. Okay, guys, I'm probably going to end it here. So, guys, I'm probably going to end it here. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed this severe weather update. It's looking pretty nasty so far. Be sure to subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell notification. All those things will help me a lot. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Oh, wait a minute. Almost forgot about Twitter. So, I do have a Twitter page. So, it's